Hey there, people. My name is Tagori, and welcome back to more Okami. Hopefully these birds will land. Because, yes, if we get near them, we can press circle and use a seed feed bag and give it to them. It'll show this cutscene. And they'll give us just a little bit of praise. I think it's one praise. Oh, we can we can bite the birds. Nice. I think it's one praise per bird. Yes, we can't just jump off this cliff. Hey! Free item. Exorcism Slip S. Paper depicting holy incantation. Slightly damages nearby enemies. What this actually means is that it makes an explosion. Sup, kid?
A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10.
So I don't know if we have to do this yet, but if we press triangle, we can actually just start digging. Okay, cool. That turned up. Okay. Yeah, so if we just run around enough, she will get bored. I need to... Yeah, I need to change the camera sensitivity. So I'm going to speed this up because this will take a while. Alright, so we finally have the last turnip. And if we talk to this kid again, we get Dog Eat Dog. He offered oddly shaped turnip.
Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips? Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for.
We get just a little bit of praise. I think for our first upgrade, which I should point out, where is it? It's right here. These are the things that we can upgrade. Solar Energy, Ink Pot, Astral Pouch, and Purse. It actually just multiplies the capacity by 10. So all of this is very useful. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting all of it. It would take just way too long. But I will be getting as much as I possibly can. So there's this watermelon. I think it respawns every time you leave the village. And it does fill quite a bit. I don't remember how much can actually fit in the astral pouch. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? Soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Ami? I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. Might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Okay. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. You could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Alright, and that triangle is finally gone. And I think over here... a white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui, reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? Huh. She's missing something that should be there, is she? You better help her out, Furball. Right. I just wanted to talk to her enough to get this. I think, yeah. Oh, that's not enough. So it just fizzles out. Should be good. Yeah. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Yes, hi. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. What? Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. Oh, I'll bring the sun. Eh? Huh? My word, the sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-wateringly good. And that's what I was aiming for. A bunch of praise. Alright, so we're looking for Susano. Susano. Sheesh. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. So, 100 years would be about 2, maybe 3 generations, depending on everything. Okay. And as we've seen before, he is down here. Now, how would we wake him up? If that didn't wake him, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Yeah, okay. Just say the same thing. Wait, I can press circle. I can press circle to speed things up. I think if we power slash here. Yeah. There's a shrine to... What's her name? Sakuya? Yeah. So if we try and slash that, it's just too strong. There are rocks that we can't slash just yet, which means eventually we will be able to. Is there anything... Oh, I can get this again. I do want to fill this up as fast as possible. Wait a second. Radish. Pure white spherical vegetable. Okay. Again, I'm not too terribly certain about things to do, about how to progress. Excuse you? Power slash. Why can't this... This is weird. Why can't I slash that? Oh yeah, if you press circle, you bark. What do we got in here? Can't move the camera. I think there's something back here. Maybe we can slash this. Yes. Just some food and some money. So I've just stolen from... I believe Mr. Orange lives here. And into the next house. I think this is really the last place that we need to check out. Otherwise we've talked to everyone else. Done everything. A bunch of apples. Yeah, that seems to be it. No, if his mama catches you snacking, she'll clobber you good. Oh, but I want the soup. What do I do? I think I have to wake up Susanoo. What if I try slashing him? Oh, that's right. We have to slash his snot bubble. No? Yep, I really don't know what to do. You know, there is someone else. Heave, heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh. So these things are, seems to be based on baboons. There you see my divine protection wearing off. Ow. Nope, nope. There we go. Like I said, I want to get as many demon fangs as possible. Yes! So this, as you see here, I've run out of ink. And when that happens, you revert to a normal wolf. So I can definitely take these battles much faster. However, I want to get the demon fangs. So we get praise for that. Whoa, Ami, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu. Okay, yeah, this is just a tutorial. And I want to increase... but I have such a nice number. So I want to increase the ink pots. And it's kind of interesting. You can... It's like you're charging it up, as you see there. Yeah. Well, is that all coming back to you or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Okay, yeah. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. You went and blocked the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pug, you're one who lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susanoo. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do anything about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. So now's our chance to go and wake up Susanoo. Did the house just vanish there? I am the greatest. Okay. Whoops. What the... Huh? It seems my power slash isn't strong enough to cut people in half. I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? The greatest warrior, Susanoo. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Huh? You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? So we got a big floppy old man on our back. Descending Descendant. As a story achievement. So I feel like we can take him to Sakuya, but oh well. I'll do that some other time. If there's anything interesting, I may show it. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? I'm prepared to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohen Boku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo? Yep. None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. By the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battles. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. Huh. I wonder, I've never even seen that guy train seriously. Ever. So, what does that mean? Is he actually training? Where is he? Nope. It's no use. I can't even move. No. I know I told him to help him move it, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary... If I'm of a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Huh? No, I can't believe I ran out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing the thing the Susano way. Sake. Oh, yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Well, let's go talk to Sakuya, see if she will help us. Sup? Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. I should never have left that monster try my new Thunder Brew. A broken mill and flattened crops. That's all the thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Ami. Right, so I think we can do it from out here or inside. We can probably go inside her house and maybe fix it there. I don't remember. We do actually have a limited amount of ink, as you can see as I'm drawing. The ink in the top right there is getting smaller and smaller. Let's see if that works. It does! What do you know? What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I'd better get started. Let us see. Yep, let's check out what she's doing. Yeah, it's interesting to see how it works. Oh, wait. Check this out. Rice balls. Oh. What? Bale of rice. Cool. As Pokemon would want you to believe, those were donuts. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I tell you what, I've got something you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Yay! We have some sake. Yes. Let's leave. Here we go. Navigating around those houses is a little awkward at times. Alright. Here you go, good for nothing. Huh? Hold it right there, Fido. That smell... Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? Here you go, buddy. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. So this is interesting. So when he slashes, we can then assist him. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style. Exploding implosion! So that rock that we couldn't cut before, also that tree back there, with his help, we managed to cut it. Susanoo style exploding implosion. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. He's looking at his blade all questioning. Wow. I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. As you see her peach back there. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah? So, do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun! 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 Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Now relax, lady. Furball's here more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I am afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. That tree does look pretty barren. Though my body still stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots are spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy, and Ami couldn't care less. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. So there are 2 nearby. No problem. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Once again, the slow text speed. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them all. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Right. And we will do that in the next episode. But for now, this guy is set up to stop. I'm going to end the episode here. So I hope you've been enjoying this, and please join me again for another episode of Okami.